At long last, Gray Zone Warfare 0.3.5 is finally here, bringing with it many, many improvements. This might be one of the most important patches in Gray Zone Warfare's history. We're going to cover some of the biggest changes right now. Let's get to it. Alright, so here we are heading toward Tiger Bay for the biggest FPS drop area in the game for me. And we're going to see how the performance is, because this game has been updated to Unreal Engine 5.5. It seems like on low systems, the average increase has been pretty substantial. I'm not expecting a huge increase for myself. I am running this game in 4K on max settings, so, you know, I always trade eye candy for performance, or usually will anyway. So far, it seems pretty damn good. It seems mostly cleared out. The performance feels very good now. Alright, no loot there. Oh, I love that for us. Wow, I don't love that for us at all. It's not a good one. You can kind of hear shots off in the distance. The sounds have been updated for the game, overhauling sonic cracks like you can hear there. And in general, that should be much nicer. Let's see if we can find out for ourselves. Okay, I hear some steps. Definitely seems like their aggro and awareness is a little different. Another change with 0.3.5 is the AI adjustments and tuning. It does seem like there's some significant changes here for the better. I'm hearing a lot of footsteps. Definitely a guy right there. Okay. Getting shot at. There's significantly more recoil than there was in the game before. Not necessarily a bad thing. Definitely something to get used to. But at least for the M4, it's very manageable, as it should be. Oh, with that. So there's a good example of the new sound design. Shots from much further out, you can hear the supersonic crack. Okay, the overall changes to the eye so far feel very good. Definitely less aimbody. They feel more natural. Their response times have been tweaked, especially depending on which area you're in. They respond differently. So that's something to keep in mind. There are going to be different levels of AI. Right now we have like levels 1 through 3. We're planning to go up to level 5. Those will obviously be much more difficult AI to battle. You can definitely tell too now from the directional audio which shots are coming toward you and which ones you can kind of ignore. The supersonic cracks and different sounds give you a pretty good indication of when you are actually in danger. Hearing some of those firefights off in the distance, knowing that those shots aren't for me, I don't have to be quite as cautious. Even with the new recoil system, you can still be really accurate. Just run the guns in semi-auto and you can get away with quite a bit, especially with the M4. It's a light recoiling gun anyway. Yeah, performance feels really good at Tiger Bay right now. Very good FPS here. Alright, I'm gonna head back, unload my stuff, and we'll run a Fort Nerith. I want to do some sniping and see how the bolt actions handle the new AI damage system. Should be much more responsive now, but we'll find out. Okay, while we wait for the chopper, we'll go over some of the other stuff. For those of you running AMD, the game has been updated to FSR 4, which is huge. There's also a new internal benchmark tool to suggest optimal graphic settings based on the player's hardware, which is really handy. With the AI rework, there's a couple of things that you have to consider. Dynamically consider difficulty levels. Like I said earlier, there will be 5 levels eventually. Right now it's 1 to 3, so from easy to medium. Distance to target and weapon effective range. Whether effects will affect their aim and ability to shoot you. Their health status and suppression level. Target movement, duration of their target lock. Several actions can now break or modify that lock, including leaving the line of sight, switching to a new target, reloading, getting hit, becoming suppressed or stunned. So there's a lot of different, more natural effects, I think, that you're going to experience when you're fighting the AI now. It should be a much more enjoyable experience overall. With the first-person weapon animations and different animations in general in first-person have been tweaked to remove the impact of several animations to minimize excessive character movement. Breathing animation is disabled in the first-person view now. Bullet penetration through the skull, and this is where we're going to Fort Nerith to explore. We're going to see if this is true or not. Headshots should now be more lethal. Bullet penetration through skull and bones should be improved. Bone penetration reduces situations where the AI absorb hits with their arms. So basically the bones shouldn't be bulletproof barriers anymore. They should break, bullets will pass through them, and it should be much, much more consistent trying to get long-range headshots. Or headshots in general, really. How many times have you gone out and shot at a guy wearing no helmet at all, only for them to just get into a wincing pain animation and they just tank the shots as you keep trying to drop them? Interestingly, I think I'm getting less frame rate at Fort Nerith than I was over in Tiger Bay now. That's quite something. I whiffed that shot, didn't I? So I don't want to stay aim down sight out in the open for too long. This AI is going to lock onto me and then make my life hell. Well, that killed him instantly. There's another, though. There you are. Okay, I've been hit. Tourniquet. See, I broke the lock by going behind cover for a while. I don't see this guy, though. Oh, yeah, I see you now. Oh, with that one. Yeah, see, they're still tanking 308, and that's crazy. Okay. I'm zeroing out here. Okay, it was at 100, that's why. Yeah, the animations do feel a little bit better. More fluid for sure. Okay. Oh, that rang my head. Okay, so they're still pretty rough around the edges here. Damn, they hit my nods. Let me take those off real quick. Okay. It's not a pushover fight. That's fine. Okay, he's tanked fucking 3 shots of 308. Like, come on. I still think there's a little work to do there. He's hurt. There's no doubt about that, but, like... should be dead. Is he dead? Like, possibly bled out very fast, which is... that's a plus, at least. Let's take a look. Yeah, he bled out. Okay, at least there's that. Yet another one bled out. Yeah, the MP7 still feels great. Oh, those are shots. Oh my god, there's 2 there. Okay, so I'm going to break the lock. Get behind cover. Let them de-aggro. And we'll try from a slightly different angle. Okay.
Come out! Don't hide, you bitch! I'll kill you, motherfucker! I'll cut you like a fish!
I mean, the MP7 still feels freaking great. Maybe better, even. Let's take a Phantom Vest. Jeez Louise, I don't think that's where I want to be. Man, there's a lot of guys here now. They seem to be shooting from further away. The shots in general seem less lethal. I probably would have died by now elsewhere. But, damn. I don't know, guys. I think the jury's out on this one. I don't know if the damage is consistent enough yet for sniper rifles. Seemed okay with like the M4 and whatnot, but and the fact that they're getting shot with 308 and they're still pushing is not quite what I would expect, you know? It's fine. I mean, overall, I probably would have died on this roof a long time ago with the way the AI behaves now. I feel like this is much more doable solo. You don't have to be quite as careful. You still gotta be careful, but it's a lot more reasonable. Like, I'm not getting blasted by an AK from 200 meters with a, you know, headshot or something. Get shot in the legs and the arms and things like that, which, you know, that's fine. But I feel like I would have died at some point already with how careless I'm being, really. So this isn't really too bad. I do think that the ballistics for the weapons still need a little bit of improvement, particularly for 308. It's kind of crazy that, you know, these guys are tanking shots and they're still kind of aggro. But that being said, I think even so, the other changes to the game kind of balance that out, even with that taken into consideration. Like, you know, things are a little bit easier now. That's going to do it for me, guys, today. This has been great. I've been looking forward to 0.35 for a very long time, and I'm glad that it's finally here. And now that this major patch is here, we can look forward to what's next. Let me know your thoughts about this video and the patch down in the comments below. Are you seeing better FPS? I hope you are. You should be. But let me know what kind of results you guys are seeing. Drop a like to help me beat the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you're new here. And we'll catch you guys next time. This has been Raptor Razzing. Raptor out.